I got this aquarium pump because I was tired of having a noisy aquarium pump in my bedroom. So this aquarium pump is almost essentially silent. Let's get an up close listen to it. You can only really hear the little bit of air, but other than that, you can almost hear nothing. I love how silent it is, and it doesn't bother me when I'm sleeping at night. I'm a very light sleeper, so having it be in my room is not bothering me at all because of how silent it is. So the pump has these suction cups on the bottom of it so that you're able to suction cup it onto whatever surface you have it on, nice, so that it vibrates less and it makes less noise, even though it already does make such a small amount of noise. How it works is it has this knob that you're able to turn up and down. So I right now have it connected to 2 fish tanks. I have it connected to my 29-gallon and my 10-gallon fish tank, and you can see that the air is coming out right here and right here. And so I'm going to turn it off. So it turns off both of the fish tanks, and it actually turns off the actual pump as well. So you can listen that it's completely turned off. And I'm going to go ahead and turn it back on. When you turn it back on, you want to turn it to the highest setting first and then turn it to whatever setting you want so that it'll actually be primed enough to turn back on. But you can lower or you can make the setting higher depending on what fish you have in your fish tank. So I can change the setting. This is on the highest setting. As you can see, both of my sponge filters are blowing the air bubbles to the max setting, and I'm going to turn it down a little bit. So as you see, as I turn it down, it gives less and less bubbles, and it turns down the bubbles for both of the pumps. So this is probably the lowest setting that you can go on it. And then let's slowly increase it to the higher setting. So I really like that it has that feature where I'm able to turn it to a different setting. So this fish tank is going to have a higher flow, and that's fine, but this fish tank, I'm going to put a bed of fish in it and they need lower flow. And because of that, you're not able to turn the filters to an individual speed. So I have this little gauge right here that I can actually turn down the flow on just this fish tank. So I can have this fish tank be a high flow and this fish tank be lower, all while connected to the same filter pump. The filter pump is excellent quality. I'm very happy with it. I'm happy with the size and how everything just connects to it very easily. Your tubing is going to connect right here, and this is where the air is going to come out into your tubing. And then your knob, and it has this cord that will plug in to give it power. So overall, I'm very happy with how silent the filter pump is and how it can control 2 different fish tanks. And it reduces the amount of power that I need. I don't need to have multiple outlets. I can just use one for multiple fish tanks. So that is very nice, and it's very unique. I haven't really seen something like this before. I definitely think it's worth it for you to check out.